In this part we continue the work and I show you how to join sleeve to the main swatch. Let's look at our squares. This is the square of the sleeve that located in the back side. This is the shoulders motif. This is the square motif that located in the front side. As you can see, I have already joined these three together, and in this case I joined the square in the half. I didn't join this part because in the next time I'm going to work with this part, and this part will be joined to the back side. Let's look at the last square motif. As you notice, I didn't complete this motif, and while making the last round I show you how to join to the other part. Let's begin the work. I put in this way, then turn the work to the back side. Now I turn the work. Let's crocheting. This is the half of the side square. Take their backs together. I did 2 chains. Insert the hook into the ring, make single crochet, chain of 2, work a slip stitch into the chain stitch of the chain. The joining is ready. 5 chains, make double crochet into the chain space, then chain and single crochet into the chain space of the completed motif. Make a chain and double crochet into the next chain space, chain and make single crochet into the chain space. Continue, make a chain, then double crochet into the next chain space, chain and single crochet, chain and double crochet into the chain space, then double crochet into the stitch, chain and double crochet into the chain space, 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 one and 2, make a chain of 5, make double crochet 3 together, 1, 2, 3, and pull through all loops on the hook, chain of 2, let's make the last joining point. Let's look what we have. This is the middle joining point. As you can see, we have already worked it into. So let's make the single crochet. Make a slip stitch into the first chain stitch. Pull up the working loop and let's stop and look at our joining. Here how it looks. I remind you we are working with sleeve part of the cardigan or jacket. We have done the joining to the back side. Then I continue working with these two. Continue working with pattern, make a chain of 5. Make 2 double crochet into the chain space. 1, 2, then double crochet into the stitch, and double crochet into the chain space. In total it should be 4 of them. Then chain, and let's make the joining point. Insert the hook into the chain space, make single crochet. Continue, make a chain, then double crochet into the chain space, chain, make single crochet into the chain space, chain, and double crochet into the chain space, chain, make single crochet into the chain space, continue, make a chain, and double crochet into the chain space, chain of 5, and treble crochet 4 together. One, 2, 3, and 4. Pull through all loops on the hook, then chain of 2, insert the hook into the ring and make single crochet, then chain of 2, then work a slip stitch into the first chain stitch, chain of 5, make double crochet into the chain space. Then you should complete this square motif. And let's look what we have done. We have done joining in this part. This is the middle joining point. In this case, I joined motif in the back side to the side motif, and this part was joined to the sleeve motifs. Now my jacket is almost ready, but we still need to continue. I'm show you how to make the trim for the jacket. I remind you, we are working from the top to the bottom. I begin from the left side. Let's begin the trim. Insert the hook into the ring, make chain of 3, then chain of 2 by pattern. Make double crochet, then chain of 2, and double crochet into the same chain space, chain of 2, double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 2, and double crochet into the next chain space. Then I will alternate with chain of 2 and double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 2, we skip the next stitch and double crochet into the second stitch, chain of 2, make double crochet into the next chain space, continue working, chain of 3 for the chain space, insert the hook into the ring, make single crochet, continue working, chain of 3, make double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 2, we skip 1, 2, insert the hook into the third stitch, make double crochet, chain of 2, make double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 2 and double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 2 and double crochet into the next chain space, 2 chains and double crochet into the next chain space, make chain of 2 and double crochet into the same chain space, chain of 2, make double crochet into the ring, chain and double crochet into the next ring, chain of 2, double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 2 and double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 2 and double crochet into the same chain space, chain of 2 and double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 2 and double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 2, we skip the next stitch and double crochet into the third stitch, chain of 2 and double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3 and single crochet into the ring. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. This is the first row of the trim and the neckline. The number of rows in the trim you determine by yourself. My jacket is done. We have got unusual and in the same time simple jacket made of squares. I repeat again, we began from the square motif and joined them together in large piece of work. The jacket consists of 19 squares and we divided our work on 2 parts, bottom part and upper part. This is the back side of the jacket. The bottom part consists of 2 lines, each line has 5 motifs. The upper part has 3 squares. The middle of them is for the back side and other two are for the sleeves. The upper part consists of 4 motifs. 2 motifs are for the halves, and other 2 are for the sleeves, and 2 motifs are for the shoulders. For more beautiful look, I did cords. Cords is the chain made of chains. I tail my sleeve for more beautiful look. As you can see, I have done the trim for the neckline and the halves and the bottom part of the jacket. The number of in the trim you determine by yourself. Rachel Boutique is the unique, stylish, handmade clothing studio of Elena Rugal. Together with purchasing ready clothes, you can also order any model you like at the boutique to be made special for you. Thanks for watching.